4,000 miles away from his bedroom in the UK. Covering all your favorite sports, he's high in demand. From baseball to football, he's got every angle covered. He's gonna watch your team, even when they get smothered. It's high, Steve, it is Jolly Good Takes. Introducing your host, Liam.
All right, hello and welcome to this stream. Right away here, sorry for being late. We've got action here as the Rockies have got runners at first and third. One out here after the Giants scored in the top of the first. And that was Jung Hoo Lee with an RBI single. Right now, runners at second and third, sorry. With Hunter Goodman up for the Rockies. Robbie Ray already struggling here, and that's continuing his trend this month where he has been awful. 11 pitches so far for Robbie Ray. Hunter Goodman is behind 1-2 here as the 1-2 pitch there is swung on and missed for out number two. So a key strikeout there. Yeah, Spencer, I'm doing good. How are you? Yeah, the lead. First of all, it would have been nice to see if they could have added more to the lead than just the one run. But hey, at least they scored. And yeah, Robbie Ray not looking good. As Tovar fouls that pitch, and it's 0-1. Tovar has been the giant killer this series. Between him and Hunter Goodman, they own the Giants. As that pitch is way high and it's 1-1. And that is classic Robbie Ray there, missing way high. For a guy that struggles with command, going to Colorado is not going to fix that. As the 1-1 pitch here to Tovar's high again, and it's 2-1. So again, Robbie Ray with those big misses. Two-one pitch here. Robbie Ray fires it. There's a foul ball, and it's 2-2. Can Way get out the jam here? We will see. As a 2-2 pitch here to Tovar is high. To that fastball, he is yanking that way high every pitch. He's still thrilled Arsenal lost, so am I. It's funny because they had their ceremony today, Arsenal. So it wouldn't have been as good. Arsenal are the worst at time wasting. I actually loved it when the referee blew for half time. Hey Anthony, how are you? I've not seen you before. Welcome to Jolly Good Takes. As Robbie Ray is ready to throw this through two pitch. There's a foul ball and it'll remain 3-2. Yes, we stream. Well, I'm going to try and stream as many Giants games as I can. And I'm going to stream other games as well from other teams, especially during the playoffs and some NFL games as well. As Robbie Ray's 3-2 pitch here to Tovar. He fires, and that's another foul ball. Ah, appreciate that, Anthony. Yeah, we had Eric on last night. That was great fun. It's a 3-2 pitch here. He swung and a missed. Well, it was actually swung and a foul tipped, but Suzak was able to hold on to it. So Ray gets out of that jam, and much needed for Robbie Ray, who at this point, we just got to hope he does well so the Giants can trade him and get something back for him. Yes, hopefully lots of people like the NFL because the Giants team, it's not many people are going to be watching the Giants when they're this crap. But the NFL is definitely getting bigger over here in the UK. And that's kind of the goal. I just want to show that here in the UK, people know what they're talking about when it comes to American sports. Look, and when they bring baseball or NFL to London, when they bring the games to London and other places in England, I'll be going to them, vlogging them, and give that perspective as well of what it's like for the international games. As yeah, a rise will definitely be gone next year, Spencer. I also have to remember, I mean, the NFL, obviously, there's only 17 games in a season. Whereas baseball, 162 games of this garbage. Hey, you're in the Bay Area, Anthony. Okay, nice. I mean, yeah, apart from 2021, they've been crap. It is Eldridge. The Niners is going to Australia, so that's not coming this way. As Eldridge fouls that pitch off, and it's 1-1. Yeah, the London games are Tottenham or Wembley, Spencer. No, I think it's Jags Texans in London. That's one of them. As Eldridge takes a strike there. Oh, nice. That's sick, Anthony. As Eldridge takes in the dirt, and it's 2-2. It's still, the Niners being out of San Francisco, it's just not right, is it? As 2-2 pitch to Eldridge is down and away, and it's a full count. Good change up there, but a good take. Look, I want that fight to happen a lot. They may be past their prime, both of them, but that would be really interesting. As Eldridge, it's a high fly ball, left field. That ball is going to be out of play, foul. No, I would love to see Joshua and Fury finally fight. I mean, my money would be on Fury, but you never know. Your grandfather was head plumber. Nice. This is what I love about baseball as well. Getting to talk to all you guys. As a payoff pitch here to Eldridge is fouled, and it's remains 3-2. Last 9 games for Eldridge, he's batting 286. And I gotta say, Eldridge's at bats just get better and better every day. As another 3-2 pitch as Eldridge hits a drive to right field. That ball is carrying, and it is going to be one bounce to the wall. Eldridge is going to get a stand-up double here to lead off the inning. Nice swing there by Bryce Eldridge. That is what we like to see. So the Giants' top prospect continues his hot hitting there. The Eddie D. Court bought that property in '87 where Levi's at. Oh, really? I think the fight's gonna happen at the end of this year. See, Suzak, he takes a strike on the outside corner and his own one. So Eldridge, I mean, Eldridge is why we're watching it, and that was a beautiful swing there by Eldridge. Worked the count full, and Suzak fouls that pitch off, and it's 0-2. Be interesting to see if they do multiple fights as well, or they just do the one. As the 0-2 pitch here to Suzak is low, and it's 1-2. Suzak, he got off to that super hot start. He's cooled down a bit now, batting 291. 1-2 pitch here to Suzak by Gordon is a foul ball. A lot of foul balls early here for the Giants, and it remains 1-2. Okay, Anthony. Okay. Obviously, I'm young, so I love to learn about the history of all the teams. As soon as that gets a drive to right field, that ball's fair. Eldridge is definitely going to score here as that takes a nasty kick there into right field. Suzak's going to have a double, and it's 2-0 Giants. So Suzak went the other way there. It was just a fastball down the middle, and it just stayed fair. Giants have had actually a bit of luck today. A couple of balls just going fair. So Eldridge scores. And here's Drew Gilbert, who hit a home run yesterday. He swings at the first pitch in the dirt, and it's 0-1. So Jonah Cox then's been called up today by the Giants. That'd be interesting because he's got good speed and he's batting over 400 in Double A 2 months into the year. I mean, he's not going to bat over 400 here, but if he can bat 300 with his speed, this Gilbert fouls that one off. I mean, 300's asking for a lot, but yeah, I'm excited to see Jonah Cox. I'd much rather just watch him the rest of the year than Harrison Bader. As Gilbert takes the 0-2 pitch low, and it's 1-2. And same. Also, they have a 50% partner in Mission Rock. Oh, really? Yeah, Anthony. I don't know why. As Gilbert strikes out there for out number one. I mean, the Giants owners are just a crap. They're just crap, aren't they? As there's a strike to Casey Schmidt, so the Giants are batted around. Yeah, the Bills don't play in Buffalo; they play in Orchid Park. 0-1 pitch to Schmidt's high, and it's 1-1. Yeah, that's what it is, sadly, isn't it? It's all about real estate. All about real estate, the money, wherever the money's at. As Schmidt swings and misses there, and it's 1-2. Anthony did the heating for the new ticket office, and we took them to court because they didn't pay. Interesting. 1-2 pitch here to Casey Schmidt. He swings and misses that pitch, so that's a strikeout. I know the Giants have too many owners, too many groups. As Devers takes a wild swing and its own one. Yeah, this ownership group just when there's that many owners, it's just so confusing. Yeah, the 49ers did sell 10%. It'll be interesting to see if the 49ers, sell any more. They just want it's interesting. You get the cash flow, obviously, you increase your cash inflow in the short term. I don't know what Jed York would wanna do with that, but oh, I for sure know that, Spencer, yeah. I don't like Leeds United either, so it's a bit annoying. It's 2 on pitch here to Devers is a cool strike, and it's 2 and 2. And, he's gonna waste a challenge there, as that was a strike. Let's see. Yep, it was a strike, so a waste of a challenge. And I'm pretty sure the Niners also own, Rangers as well in Scotland. I don't mind Rangers, so that's fine, but Leeds United, come on. I wish they didn't own them. As Devers hits a line drive, that's gonna go straight to the second baseman, though. He fires it over to Castro for the third out of the inning. So, Suzak with the RBI double there. Giants score 1. At least Leeds are in the Premier League now, so they do get more money. See if Robbie Ray can have better command of the fastball this inning. Yeah. But Leeds could be in the Premier League for a while, which can only be a good thing for the 49ers. The Niners are just, so infuriating. That oh, yeah. Celtic just dominated recently. See, I don't watch Scottish football really at all. Apart from, I did watch the Hearts Celtic game at the end to see who was gonna win, but, apart from that, well, I don't know how much longer Spurs are gonna be in the Premier League for, Spencer. 'Cause, it's not like they just had one bad year. They finished 17th in back-to-back years. So it's 2-0 Giants here. Lee had an RBI single and Suzak had an RBI double. Yeah. Yeah, the 49ers, yeah. Rangers and Leeds, Anthony. As is Robbie Ray. He throws a strike first pitch, and it's 0-1 to Harros, who hit a home run yesterday. The A1 pitch here is swung and a miss with change up, and he was out in front of that. Look, the most exciting team in the Bay Area has got to be the Sharks with Celebrini, Will Smith. They got the second pick this year. It's looking bright for the Sharks as there's a drive to left field. That ball is carrying. Schmidt turned around. That ball is off the wall. Schmidt can't get it. Gilbert will get it instead, and that's a lead-off double. I do not know how much Lou pays for his tickets, but I know where they are, so I can imagine it's a lot of money. I mean, Spencer, I don't watch too much hockey. I've been to as Ray throws a wild pitch there and the runner's gonna get to third. I've been to Madison Square Gardens to watch the ice hockey, and the atmosphere is good. That's more like a European football atmosphere. 64,000, really? Oh my god. 64,000 to watch this crap team. There's a foul ball to McCarthy, and it's 1-on-1. That's crazy. 64,000. Says a swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. So if I wanna go to, a full season of Premier League football, then that's, about £600, which is, $800. And you're saying $64,000. Wow. As that ball's down away. That's crazy. Oh, you went to a Celtics game, Spencer, nice. As that ball is fouled and it remains 2-2. Look, can you imagine the Madison Square Garden this moment with the Knicks in the finals? Yeah. All for Lou just to get kicked out for screaming at them as well. It's a 2-2 pitch there, it's high and it's 3-2. But Lou, Lou goes to all this sporting event. He goes to Augusta as well, doesn't he? I'd love to do Augusta. I don't know how great going to golf an event actually is. As there's a strikeout for Ray. I think the watching it on TV is probably better. But I just love to walk around the course. It looks so nice. Yeah. All the old stadiums, Spencer, are just way better. Not in terms of, quality of the facility, 'cause that's pitch is fab, but just in terms of atmosphere and bonding together. The old stadiums. I mean, even over here, Brentford, I mean, they moved into a new stadium 5 years ago. Lovely, lovely place, but just doesn't hold the same memories. As O1 pitch here is outside and it's 1-on-1. Yeah, Pebble Beach. Some of the holes there with the ocean next to it looks amazing. All right, Spencer, calm down. 2-1 here to Fulford. Yeah. Look at the Spurs as well. The Spurs, they had the dynasty with Tim Duncan, and now they're probably going to have a dynasty with Wembanyama. It's just crazy. Like the big franchises, like San Antonio. As there's a check swing. Did he go? He did. So it's 2-2. The big markets get the stars. The Lakers got Luca. Spurs got Wembanyama. Yeah. Are you guys of the opinion Michael Jordan's better than LeBron? I would assume yes, 'cause that pitch is inside, and it's a full count here to Fulford. Because I didn't watch Michael Jordan, so I've only seen The Last Dance. But that guy's a born winner. As Ray steps off here. Yeah. Full count pitch here is a pop-up. That is gonna be playable for Devers if he can go back and make the catch, and he does. He fires it back to home plate as the runner goes, and the runner is safe. 2-1. Devers made a great play and a great throw. And it was a close play at home plate. We'll see if the Giants challenge. They're not going to. Well, I mean, Michael Jordan, just to even have a gap in basketball after winning 3 championships and then coming back and winning 3 championships. It's just, it's crazy. And LeBron also, the thing with LeBron is he has to leave to go and win championships. As Ray throws over to third there just to check if the runner left early. Yeah. No, the flopping in the NBA nowadays is awful. I'm happy the Thunder went out because the flopping SGA does is terrible. I tell you what, that was a close play at home. I think that may have been worth a challenge, but they didn't challenge it. As there's a foul ball and it's 1-on-1. Devers made actually a good play there. Yeah, there's a foul ball. Yeah, I struggle to watch basketball. If it's a big game, I'll watch it. But and it's what everyone says with baseball as well. The old era of baseball was better as well. There's a 1-2 pitch here. Is in the dirt, and it's 2-2. Oh, Glenn's just gonna go on about the Valkyries. Oh, they beat the Fever. Oh, they're 5-2. The Valkyries, they're so good. That's what Glenn will be going on about. He'll be having it probably his pink Giants hat on. It's 2-2 pitch here. It's fouled again. So it remained 2-2. I mean, I couldn't care less about WNBA. It's a 2-2 pitch here. Stevens is a high fastball, and it's 3-2. This is classic Robbie Ray. 42 pitches here, and he's not even through 2 innings. Full count pitch there is fouled again, and it remained 3-2. I can't get over paying 64,000 to go and watch this Giants team. I'd want Larry Bear to come bring me over a bloody pizza himself. As another payoff pitch here is popped foul. So 8 pitches there, this at bat. Yeah, 3-2 pitch is fouled again. And also, even the home run derby back then was better as well. Like, yes, other, Bonds, McGuire, and Sosa use steroids, but I mean, why do we care? It makes it more entertaining. Says ball four, so Ray walks in number 9 hitter. There you see Spencer. I do not know who Parrish was. That's always the risk when you trade good players. If you don't know the draft pick, then the trade looks stupid. So here's Willie Castro. He takes high. Ray just cannot find the zone. Is that right, Anthony? It's been passed down. Well, that's a great tradition then. There's 2-0 here. And also, the seats are great seats. As Ray's just lost all command of the zone here. It's 2-0. 2-0 pitch here. 3-0. Yeah. All I want is the Giants to rebuild. So fans not turning up helps that. Because this team is so bad. As there's a strike for Rain, it's 3-1. Yeah. I don't know if the ownership group will ever change though. That's the sad thing. It says a pop up that Chapman is going to make the catch, and that's the third out of the inning. So a really long inning there for Ray. Rockies score 1 on the sac fly. So neither pitcher here is very efficient, and that's Coors Field for you. So 2-1 after 2. Oh, I believe that's true. I believe that's true. Oh, leasing land, honestly. I hate Mission Rock. Just focus on the actual baseball team. Come on. I mean, I would love for Joe Lacob to buy the Giants, but that won't happen. The owners still sit on the 3 World Championship World Series in 10, 12, and 14. I don't know if that will ever get old. I think they probably look at that and think, what more do fans want?" This is Luis Arias to lead off the inning. He takes a strike. Yeah. You know that the difference in prices over there in America compared to here is absolutely ridiculous. As Arias pops out to the shortstop Tovar for out number 1. I mean, the money that you 2 are talking about is just so much larger than football games over here. I see it's Willie Adames who walked in the first. As there's a, ball, and it's 1-0. You know, even though the owners are shit, as Adames hits a line drive, that's gonna get down for a base hit. Even though the owners are shit, the Giants have still gotta be better than this. 'Cause at the end of the day, they still spend just under 240,000,000. You can still be good. Yeah, crazy North America prices. As Lee takes a strike there. 0-1 pitch here to Jung Hoo Lee. It's a high fly ball to left field. Honestly, Anthony, it varies so much. If you go, like, on the outer ring upper level, you could get it for £50, $65. If you, yeah, the closer it gets, it just gets more and more and more, and you're looking at $2,500 if you want, near the ring, kind of in the first bowl. So it ranges massively. As there's a strike to Chapman. Yeah. I just think the Dodgers, Otani just prints them catches as well. Even though they pay him a ridiculous amount of money. As Chapman hits a high drive to left, that ball is going to be foul. Yeah. Yeah, 2,000 plus for the lower bowl. Depends, Spencer, what your definition of through the nose is really, and how close you want to sit. So there's a pick of attempt. The World Cup prices over there is crazy. I've seen some of the ticket prices for the finals. Some of the there's like over 1,000,000 to get to the final. It's crazy. As Chapman hits a ground ball up the middle, it's going to be stopped and thrown to first for the third out. But I support like a relatively small football team, so their prices are not too bad. Look, if like you, Spencer, you support Liverpool, who are one of the biggest clubs, right? So their prices are a lot more. But look, like, there's so much variance. I mean, look at the Giants. Lose paying 64 grand for his season tickets, and then they give away tickets for $5. It's crazy. Yeah, Chapman, I don't know. Yeah, he somehow had 2 hits yesterday, but I'm not expecting anything today. Well, Spencer, it's it's between Liverpool and Manchester United. Yeah, who wants to pay for a suite unless you can do it at ease and you have that luxury. Otherwise, that is a complete waste of money. Yeah, that's Chapman for you. Well, it's not all about trophies, Spencer. As that 0-1 pitch is a drive to right field, that ball is going to be caught by Lee though for at number 1. Come on, Spencer. Brentford are bigger than both of your clubs, and we have 0 trophies, so come on. There you go, Robbie Ray. He had 31 pitches in the bottom of the second. That's the most he's thrown in an inning all year. As the 1-0 pitch here is a ground ball, and it's 1 and 1. Come on, Anthony, you know it. We're the best team there is. Best team there is. We went to Anfield and got a draw. Come on. We beat you at home as well, Spencer. I may have called you Anthony there, Spencer. My apologies. No, come on, Spencer. Yeah, I don't know how Eric watches the dance. 2-1 pitch here to Johnson. It's a called strike. Well, it was a strike on the outside corner, but it's called a ball and it's 3 and 1. You know what's funny though, Anthony? When I first started watching baseball, I'd follow the dance. Now, obviously, you pay for it says a line drive to right field. That ball is going to be off the wall. Lee is going to get to it. That's going to be a double for Johnson. So time run gets to second base. I used to watch the dots, and now, yeah, Mm. they actually have they have like this 3D thing you can get on the app where you can actually watch the game in 3D on um no, yeah, 3D, yeah. I don't know if you can get that if you pay for the free version though, as there's a strike to Goodman, but it's quite cool. You can watch from behind the home plate from the pitcher. Goodman struck out in the first. It's probably going to hit a home run. He fouls that one off in its own too. Every swing Goodman takes, it's looking like he's trying to swing for the fences. The only reason I like the as that 0 pitch is wide. Yeah, I don't pay for anything on YouTube either. I don't even have premium. The best thing to me has always been YouTube's a free platform. As the 1-2 pitch to Goodman's way high. As I'll be honest, I don't know how the runner got to third. I was just reading your message and I looked over and the runner's at third. So time runs at third base now for Goodman. And there's a ball way outside again, and it's a full count. Ray has no command yet again. Full count here is a swung on a missed. Foul tipped into the glove. Yeah, I don't have. Well, in England we don't use Hulu really, but I don't have Apple yet. Oh, really, Anthony? Wow. As the 0 pitch there is a high fly ball. That is going to be playable for either Schmidt or Gilbert. Schmidt, can he find it in the sun? Yes. So Ray, well, 2 outs and 2 pitches there. And the Rockies can't take advantage of that runner at third and 1 out. I always find the adverts on YouTube are fine because you can normally skip them after 5 seconds. What I would say is when you play it on the TV, it's like 50 seconds when it's going through the TV. Now in the UK, everything's on this platform called Sky, so they show all the NFL games, even when they're on Amazon or whatever. Yeah. I mean, maybe one day I get premium. Right now, I like the freeness of YouTube. Yeah. Politics, no matter where you are, what country you're in, it's so tiring. They're it's also corrupt as well. Everyone's in it for themselves, really. Is it? You're a PlayStation 5 user as well. I've got a PlayStation 5. I always used to be Xbox, but a couple of years ago I switched. Yeah. Sky Sports for the American stuff, Sky Sports is great. Um, However, the only issue is If I wanna watch a Premier League game at 3 o'clock, you cannot watch your team play at 3 o'clock in the UK. You can in America, but not in England, as Eldridge fouls that one off. Because they have something where it's called the 3 o'clock lockout, and so it encourages fans to go to the games at 3 o'clock and go and support their local team, as it's 1-on-1 to Eldridge, over staying at home and watching it on TV. As Eldridge takes inside, and it's 2-on-1. Eldridge at bat is just seems like a good at bat. As that one was an ugly swing. Either way, it should be a strike. The umpire just did not call that a strike. It was definitely in the zone, and I also thought Eldridge swung at it, but he has challenged it, and that will be a strike. So it's 2-2. Yeah. Now, look, I find means to watch the games at 3 o'clock. If I can't go, I'll just use a VPN, as that's low, and it's 3-2. But yeah, I think that's stupid, especially with the way the world's moving, where everyone now has a TV. As Eldridge hits a drive to left field, that ball is going to be off the top of the wall, and it gets by the left fielder. Eldridge has got another double, and he will hold there. So that's the second double for Bryce Eldridge. And this is what I like to see. This is really encouraging because Bryce, his stats may not look good, but he's been having some good swings. I see Suzak, yeah, an RBI double last time up. As that, oh my God, that ball hit him in the head. Oh no. That ball just hit Suzak in the head. No, 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 no. That is not good. Luckily, it was a breaking ball, but he's not good here, Suzak. I would take him out the game. He could be concussed here. I'd take Suzak. For his own safety, you gotta take Suzak out of this game. I know he was wearing a helmet, but that ball took his helmet off. It looks like he's gonna stay in. We'll see how Suzak does. Look, I don't get anything Chapman or Rise endeavours do. I know well, Rise is weird because he always he likes to just take the first pitch every time. And all the pitchers know that, and then they just throw one down the middle. But he makes it work. Devers, maybe Devers just lets balls go by because he can't hit them. So we're going to get a pitching change here. Gordon will come out of the game after throwing 75 pitches. Chapman, yeah. Chapman, I don't. Chapman's a waste of space. I mean, not to be rude, but Chapman is just what a terrible contract. Well, it's 2-1 Giants. If they're going to win this game and avoid getting embarrassed, then they've got to add on here. As we're going for a pitching change. Yeah, Lee, I feel like there's so much more in Lee. I still feel like there's more potential that we haven't seen from Lee. When he has the streaks he has where he goes on a tear, you're telling me he can't sustain that for a bit longer, or not sustain the crazy hot streak. But I think there's more out of Lee. Not maybe not in terms of stolen bases or power, but I think he could hit for a lot more extra base hits. Yeah, Chapman, and we decided to give him no trade clause as well. What a disaster contract that was. Yeah, because Arise takes the first pitch because he's like, well, I don't care how many strikes I've got. He's actually better when there's two strikes. But then he always takes the first pitch, but he doesn't actually even walk. So there's a nice moment there between Eldridge and Suzak, just making sure Suzak was okay. So the new pitcher for the Rockies is going to be Bernardino, a lefty, to face Gilbert. As they try a pickoff move there, and they throw that ball into centre field, and Eldridge is going to advance to third base. So they try to backpick Eldridge, and the runners are going to advance that. They tried picking off Eldridge. It was a bad throw. It got into centre field, and the runners will get gifted a free 90 feet. And Gilbert was squaring to bunt, so we'll see what they do now. See if they do a squeeze, a safety squeeze. No, he takes a strike there. It's 0-1. Yeah, that's what I think as well. Take the first pitch. Just see kind of what the stuff's doing, the release point, how well you can see the ball. Also, like in my first at bat, I'd be um I'd be taking as many pitches as I can, get a feel for all the pitches they throw. So for later at bats, that sets me up for more success as well. As Gilbert hits a weak ground ball there. Yeah. The splendid splinter. 0-2 here to Gilbert as he strikes out for out number one. I don't know why you wouldn't pinch it for a righty there, but it'd be down to Casey Schmidt. It's funny you mentioned that. I've been watching a good documentary actually on World War Two. Such an important period in our history. You know, people fighting for us to live the lives we want to live. And that includes, Eric as well. So thank you to Eric for his service time. Like, I don't even blame Gilbert Spencer for striking out because he can't hit lefties. It's on the Giants there to put someone in the position that can hit the lefty. I got a feeling Schmidt's going to drive these runners in here. A quick mound visit there to discuss the plan. As Schmidt swings for the first pitch, and that's foul. Got away that one, did Bernardino. That one was left over the heart of the plate. Yeah. I know you funded Germany, but, the Americans were crucial in, helping save the world, as that pitch is high and it's 1 and 1. Oh, wow. See, I've been to France and I've been to, there's a swing and a miss. I've been to, Normandy and I've been to a lot of the beaches. And I've actually been, in some of the trenches and the mines. Pretty cool. As the 1-2 pitch to Schmidt is a bloop into right centre field. That's gonna get down. 1 run's gonna score. They're gonna wave home Suzak. He's gonna score. 4-1 Giants as Casey Schmidt. Is it? They're not gonna wave Suzak. 3-1. How can you not wave Suzak there? They didn't show it on the broadcast. I thought for sure they were gonna wave Suzak. So, 3-1 Giants. I thought for look, Ron Wotus is a new coach. I thought for sure there they were gonna wave Suzak home. Instead, it'll be runners at first and third as Devers swings to the first pitch. Oh, really? They're going nice. Yeah. Uh, Honestly, I've been to the grave site as well. It just gives me goosebumps when I go. I'm shocked they decided to hold up Suzak there as Devers takes high and it's 1 and 1. I knew Schmidt was going to get a hit there, though. I had a feeling. Can Devers blow this game open? There's a quick pickoff attempt. It's funny. It's a lot longer trip for you guys than it is for me. For me, it's like a 40-minute flight. For you guys, it's a lot longer than that. As Devers takes it inside and it's 2 and 1. So a good at bat there by Schmidt. And a 2-1 pitch is high and it's 3 and 1. As Schmidt steals second base. Nice space running there by Schmidt, and the Giants actually stole a base. And you have to think now they're probably just going to walk Devers here. We'll see if Devers gets a pitch to hit and he can knock in two. No, that's ball four. So Devers walks and it'll be bases loaded. And there'll be Luis Arise. Wow. As Arise again takes a fast down the middle. Save It Private Ryan is a great film. And it's 1-1 to Arise. Wow. That's what I mean. It's so emotional. As the 1-1 pitch to Arise is outside and it's 2 and 1. 2-1 pitch here to Arise is high and it's 3-1. I mean, so Tom Hanks was obviously the star of Saving Private Ryan. Well, he just released a documentary about World War II that I'm currently watching right now, which they're showing loads of unreleased footage. As the 3-1 pitch here to Luis Arise is a high fly ball to centre field. This should score the run as McCarthy goes to make the catch. His throw is going to go to third. 4-1 to the Giants. And that'll bring up Willie Adames. In typical Arise fashion, he will not strike out. I would have liked to I would have liked to see it was a 3-1 pitch down the middle. Had to hit his count, but I won't get too greedy. As Willie Adames hits a ground ball to third baseman, he runs over to third for the final out of the inning. But the Giants do score 2 runs thanks to the Schmidt RBI single and the sac fly by Luis Arise, and it's 4-1 as we go to the bottom of the fourth. Yeah, Spencer, it's the Giants though, so they're not going to get more than one, are they? And that's the thing with having a Rise batting third, 'cause it's almost like Rise is like a guaranteed. He's not going to hit a grand slam, but he's not going to strike out. You know he's either going to get one run in via sac fly or a ground ball, or he's going to get the 2 runners in with a single. But 4-1, I mean, no lead safe here in Colorado. They led 4-1 going into the bottom of the eighth in game number one. I managed to throw that game away. So they need to keep adding on, man, to avoid getting swept in this embarrassment of a series. See how many more innings Ray can go. Not been very efficient so far, right? As 7 years ago today was Mike Yastrzemski's first career home run. There you go. And he actually turned out to be a pretty good Giant. Obviously, his best year was 2021, as was most Giants. As Robbie Ray fires, and there's a swing and a miss, so it'd be a 0-1 to Kyle Karros. 0-1 pitch to Karros. It's a little bloop that's going to get down for a base hit to right field. So a leadoff single for the Rockies. Have the Rockies already had 12 at bats with Rowe in scoring position already? If they have, that's crazy. Yeah, Giants 3 for 10. So a lot of at bats for the Giants already. It says they're still going to miss. Oh, 0 for 7, yeah. You put that, yeah. I'm surprised it's that many. Robbie Ray is testing his luck today. As the 0-1 pitch to McCarthy. It's swung and a miss. It's 0-2. McCarthy, he hit a home run, 2-run home run yesterday. Giants, just the one home run in the series, and it was when they were down 8-0. As that pitch is outside and it's 1-2. As McCarthy strikes out there, so Ray gets the first out in the bottom of the fourth. As it's someone's birthday in the Giants booth. 50th birthday for someone in the Giants booth. Oh, that's the son of Eric Karros. I did not know that. A bit like Devers then at first base. Can't pick a thing. As it's 1-0 here to Fulford. Here's a drive. That's going to be a foul ball, and it's 1-1. That slider was left over in the middle of the plate. It's like a nice day in Colorado. There was I thought there was going to be some weather issues around, but it just looks like perfect weather right now. As timeout taken. 1-1 pitch here to Fulford is a fastball, or a sinker even, outside. Yeah, I thought, I mean, if earlier in the year, some of the weather in Denver was crazy. There's a still gonna miss, and it's 2-2. You see this graphic here? Toughest strength of the schedule for a team next month, and it's the bloody Giants. Oh, really? Is it quick to change? So the Giants are 12 games under, sorry, 14 games under 500, and they've got the toughest schedule. As there's a could strike three for out number two, and we've got the toughest schedule coming up in June. Yep, good luck. Really? 80 degrees and then snowing that is crazy. You do not get weather like that here. Here it's just like crap most of the time. As it's 1-0 here to Stevens. Chad Stevens, he's batting 071. Not many at bats though. As that pitch is outside again, and it's 2-0. Yeah. There it's 3-0 now to Stevens, number 9 hitter. The only thing I can think of is when I've been to Florida, it's lovely and sunny, and then in an hour it'd be the heaviest rainstorm you've seen for an hour, and then it'd be nice and sunny again. It's a 3-0 pitch here. Is in there for a strike, and it's 3-1. 3-1 hit to Stevens. Right, you do not want to walk the number 9 hitter, as that's fouled off and it's a full count. Snow in August. I mean, crazy. But again, you guys get extreme heat as well in parts of America. As per pitch there, almost hit Stevens, so that'll be a walk. So not great there by Ray. And we're gonna get a Mal visit. 83 pitches so far for Ray through 4 innings. So he's definitely getting through no more than 5. This is terrible by Ray. I know he's only giving up the 1 run, but the bullpen is already taxed, and he's gonna go 4 innings. Both teams have 1 challenge remaining, by the way. So it'll be Willie Castro, who's batting 262 to drive in some runs here for the Rockies, as there's a called strike and it's 0-1. Let's see who's warming up in the bullpen. Can't really see them as Ray steps off there. Got to get out of this inning. You cannot be swept in Colorado, Giants. Come on. 0-1 pitch is fouled and out of play. 85 pitches for Robbie Ray now. I know Robbie Ray's only given up the 1 run, but every pitch he's thrown is just not been located at at all. Even the off-speed pitches, they've been down, up, inside, outside. As the 0-2 pitch here to Castro is a good fastball there, but fouled off, and it remains 0-2. Yeah, every Giants pitcher right now can only go 4 innings. It's crazy. As the 0-2 pitch is way high, and it's 1-2. Ray is probably really mad with himself as well because this is a contract year for Robbie Ray, and he got off to a good start, but it's been downhill the whole month of May. As his command is just terrible. 1-2 pitch to Castro, that's down inside, and it's 2-2. They'll probably end up walking the bases loaded here, even being ahead 0-2. As San Diego lost to Washington again. There you go. As that 2-2 pitch is fouled out of play, it remained 2-2. And at this rate, Ray is definitely not coming back out for the 5th. This is ridiculous. Two-two pitch here to Castro. It's fouled off again. Um, I mean, Washington they've got a lot of good young hitters. I mean, their pitching's terrible, but between James Wood, Ruiz, CJ Abrams, Brady House was a good talent. Dylan Cruz is a good talent. Hey, you know what? With Washington, they always beat the Giants in San Francisco as well. So they'll definitely beat this team as that pitch is high. So it'll be a full count. Runners will be on the move. And that pitch wasn't even close. Ah, bloody hell, Robbie Ray. 3-2 pitch is fouled off. That was a hanging changeup. And Ray got away with that one. It was like last year when they went like they had that awful stretch at home and they lost to the Nationals, lost to the Mets, lost to the Pirates, I think. As another payoff pitch, that ball's fouled. So that's 10 pitches this at bat. This is now Robbie Ray's last inning for definite. So runners will be on the move again. 3-2 pitch here to Willie Castro. Ray fires, and that is a broken bat up the middle. Ray kicks it. Ray, his throw to first is going to get by Devers. One run's going to score as Devers gets to the ball. They're going to wave home the second run here. They score 4-3 Colorado. As what an at bat by Willie Castro there. He did not hit that hard. And you got to take Robbie Ray out of the game now. It was one of the weaker ground balls you'll see, but it was a great at bat by Willie Castro. And he got rewarded for working the count. So Robbie Ray with the error there. Oh, apologies, Anthony, if you're ahead. I'm like 4,000 miles away, so it says a ball. So it's amazing I can even watch it this close to live. Well, Ray, not a good outing. 1-0 here to Freeman. Freeman fires that one off. It's 1-1. So Ray's going to take 100 pitches to get through 4 innings. No, you're right, Spencer. I mean, Robbie Ray's got to make that play. He actually ends up kicking it away from himself. It says here, pick of attempt, and they're going to get Castro picked off. Well, if you're the Rockies, I don't know what you're doing there, really. Ray could not get an out, and they gift him an out with that pickoff. So we go to the top of the fifth. Rockies answer back with two of their own, and it's 4-3. And yeah, not looking great. Yeah, we don't have anyone that goes more than five. Roop and Webb were doing it to begin the year, but Roop doesn't even go over five now. Yeah, Anthony, there's obviously I'm in the UK, so there's a slight delay, and then there's also a stream delay as well. But no, that's why you said wait for it. I'm waiting for the inevitable implosion of the Giants coming up as well. This team can do nothing right. Any picks on who's gonna blow it in the bullpen? Someone will. It can't be Baraki, at least. Maybe Tristan Beck's gonna come in, maybe. Maybe that's why they called him up, because of the first 2 games of the series. They need another arm in their bullpen. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see Beck. This will be Jung-Hoo Lee to lead off the inning. Zach Zach Agnos will be the new pitcher for the Rockies. This Giants team, they are literally they've lost 2 games and they are like just like the same as the Rockies, you know. All these games against the Rockies is where their competition level is at. As the 1-0 pitch here to Jung-Hoo Lee is crushed. That ball's carrying. It's carrying, and it is off the top of the wall in right field. Lee, he's got to second. Will he stay at second? Yes, he does. So it's another lead-off double for the Giants and another hit for Jung-Hoo Lee. His second hit of the game. Well, good for Lee, but you do have Chapman now. So I'm expecting an unproductive out here for Chapman. Can the Giants respond after giving up 2 as Chapman fouls the first pitch? This one, I'd just like to see Chapman bunt. 0-1 here to Matt Chapman. He swings and he hits a drive to centre field. That ball is going to get down for a base hit. That's going to allow the runners to score. It's going to be 5-3 Giants as Chapman has an RBI double. Well, there you go. A pleasant surprise there from Matt Chapman. Did not see that coming. 5-3 San Francisco. Got to keep adding on though. 2-run lead is not safe. And that will bring up Bryce Eldridge, and Bryce Eldridge has had a great game. He's 2 for 2 with 2 doubles. I'm shocked Chapman actually got a hit. As a pitch to Eldridge, there's a swing. That's going to be in play. That's going to go to second baseman. He fires over to Castro for the first out, but that does allow the runner to move up. So productive out there for Eldridge. And Suzak will have an opportunity here to drive in his second run of the game. And in the space of about 3 pitches there, it's all going on here. Double, double. Suzak fouls off the first pitch. And it's 0-1. Got to get this runner in from third. Got to get that lead back up to 3. And then indeed, you got to keep adding them on. Adding more over. More runs on the board. Just keep the chains moving as that ball's fouled and it's 0-2. I mean, you're going to need an 8-run lead to be safe with this Giants pitching staff. And even that may not be enough. As they're showing a replay of his last at bat, Suzak. Not pleasant. He got hit in the head. As that pitch is high and it's 1-2. Top of the 5th here. 5-3 Giants. It's actually a back and forth game here, but the Giants have just had the lead from the start. Gilbert is on deck. Yeah. 9 might not even be safe for this team. As there's a foul ball and it remains 1-2. Can Suzak just put the ball in play? It's all we need. Tony Vitello just staring on as that pitch is foul. It remains 1-2. The Giants looking to avoid the embarrassment of getting swept and going to last place in the National League West. I haven't checked, but it could be last place in the National League. As Suzak is way out in front of that pitch, so that's a strikeout. Big strikeout there for the Rockies. And Suzak could not put the ball in play there. Now Brent Gilbert, who's 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts. He struck out last time with a runner at third and 1 out. Yeah, pitch here to Gilbert. That's a called strike, and it's 0-1. Yeah, crazy. As there's a ball and it's 1-1. 10 straight division losses. 6 to the Diamondbacks, 2 to the Dodgers, and then 2 this series. It's crazy. That's the 1-1 pitch to Gilbert. There's a high drive to right field. That ball is carrying, and that ball is way off the top of the wall. That is going to score the run easily as the ball gets past the right fielder. Gilbert is running in to third base. That's an RBI triple to Gilbert. 6-3 Giants. Keep adding on as Casey Schmidt will now come up. Chapman scores. Keep adding on, Giants. Good swing there by Gilbert. I thought that was going to go. Instead, it was way off the top of the wall. So close to that home run line. Don't really think that had the launch angle there, as that pitch is inside, and it's 1-0. Don't think that had the launch angle really there to get out the ballpark. But in Colorado, it carried. As the 1-0 pitch here to Casey Schmidt. There's a line drive. That ball's going to get down, and it's going to be 7-3 to the Giants. So a good inning here for the Giants as they keep adding on. That's their third run of the inning. 7-3. Casey Schmidt with another RBI single. Gilbert scores. Still keep adding on. Gotta keep adding on. As are we going to get a pitching change? Nope. As here's Devers. He takes a close pitch, but it's a ball. See if Devers can send one out of here. Where's this offense been for the Giants? Agnos must be tipping his pitches or something because they are all hitting him. As Devers drives one to right field, that ball's going to be a base hit. We'll see if they wave home Schmidt. Ball comes in and Devers got to second. Do they wave Schmidt? No, they don't. So it'll be runners at second and third, 2 outs. So Giants are looking to add on even more. Well, keep adding on, Giants. As Devers is like knackered over there at second base. As they show the 4 there to to Luis Arise, and that'll bring up Willie Adames with the bases loaded. They want nothing to do with Luis Arise. As Adames takes a wild swing there and it's 0-1. Yeah, we'll see who Vitello turns to in the bullpen as well. So all this damage coming with 2 outs as well. As there's a ball and it's 1-1. They showed a replay of Gilbert's triple to see whether it was a home run. Hard to tell. And it's 2-1 now to Adames. 2-1 pitch to Willie Adames. He hits a foul ball, and it's 2-2. Giants scored 3 runs this inning, looking to score more. It's so embarrassing, Spencer, though. That we're going to lose the series to the Rockies, but at least the offense is getting going. As that ball's in the dirt, and it's going to be a full count with the bases loaded. You know Adames is swinging at this because the guy can't help himself. As that Gilbert triple looks like it may have hit the yellow line there. Looks like maybe that was worth a review to see if it was a home run. As a 3-2 pitch to Willie Adames, Agnos fires and it's fouled. And we'll do it again. Willie Adames, 7 bases loaded walks since 2024, most in baseball. Bases loaded, 2 outs, 3-2 pitch. Adames swings to left. That ball is going to be out of here. It is a grand slam for Willie Adames. 11-3 Giants, and that surely is the game for this team. A much needed swing there for the Giants. 11-3. Adames hits a grand slam. And the Giants finally may win a game. I do not believe it. Adames clears them, and the Giants needed that. Beautiful swing there by Adames. And the Giants actually have now scored the most runs, I believe. They've scored in a game all year. 6 runs with 2 outs, Spencer. Wow. What did this team eat for lunch? As Lee hits a foul ball. So 11-3 here. Much needed swing there by Willie Adames. Even 7-3. That lead's not safe at Colorado. As Lee fouls that one off and it remains 1-2. As Lee hits a ground ball, that ball's going to get through. That's going to be a base hit. So another base hit. How many hits in a row here the Giants got with 2 outs? I mean, they had the intentional walk to Arise. All this Agnos must be tipping his pitches. No way the Giants are getting all these hits. We're gonna get a mound visit here, and rightly so. As the bullpen for the Rockies is finally warming up. Only took the Giants score 7 runs for the bullpen to warm up, so not a good outing by Agnos here. Here's Chapman, so the Giants are batted around. Chapman fouls that one off. They may have batted around a while ago, I don't know, I can't remember who led the inning off. Spencer. As, Chapman swings there, and it's a foul ball, and it's 0-2. See if Chapman can bloody launch a home run, come on. Yeah, and for once, Willie Adames can actually smile as well. You deserve to smile, Willie, after that swing. That pitch is high, and it's 1-2. Chapman fouls that pitch off, and it remains 1-2. 7 runs for the Giants, 6 with 2 outs. They finally hit a meaningful home run at Coors Field. As Chapman strikes out, so, typical Chapman there with with the strikeout. But Chapman, he had a double to score a run, so I won't complain too much. The Giants score 7 runs, capped off by the Willie Adames grand slam, and here on Jolly Good Takes, it's boom, boom, baseball.
When Liam streams your game, it's boom, boom, baseball. High, deep, and never coming back.
Wow, the Giants actually managed to score a lot of runs for a change. They've been holding that in all series. They're winning by 8, Spencer, so that's what I said would be enough. You said maybe 9, so, we'll see. If they somehow blow this lead, then, I don't know what to say anymore. Woo! Well, can't complain this time, right? Last night's stream was an absolute crap show. Tonight's stream, that's funny what baseball, you know? One day you're getting pumped, the next day you're winning. I think the guy must have been tipping his pitches because the Giants were just going bang, 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 bang. So, who's going to be the pitcher for the Giants now as well? Maybe I wonder if that had an effect on who they want to pitch the game. Looks like Tristan Beck. So, Tristan Beck, who was called up today for Ryan Barucki, who they DFA'd. Beck, just 2 games pitched for the Giants this season. Although, this is not what you wanna do. Yeah, when you score, 7 runs, how about you, throw some strikes as it's 3-0 here to Freeman. Yeah, we definitely will. As there's a drive to left field, that ball's carrying. Schmidt going back. He jumps. He can't make the catch. That one's off the wall. Gilbert will collect it, and that'll be a double for Freeman. So the hits are flying here at Coors Field. Coors Field day game, and we are seeing the absolute craziest of Coors Field right now. And he'll be Troy Johnson. He swings at the first pitch. That's a base hit up the middle. So the Rockies are going to score here to make it 11-4. So the runs are flying in Sacramento. I mean, in Sacramento, in Colorado. 11-4. Not a great start by Beck. Spencer, if they don't hold on to this lead, I swear to God. As there's a line drive. That's caught by Chapman, though. Wow. Nice play by Chapman. And that ball had base hit written all over it. Beck, this is not really what you want. As that pitch is outside. So got to start throwing some strikes, Tristan. 'Suzak's gonna challenge that pitch. We'll see if he wins it, and, he doesn't. So the Giants are out of challenges. I don't wanna be too critical 'cause they have scored 11 runs, but, you know. Giants scored 7 runs in the top of the 5th, 6 of them with 2 outs, as, Beck's fallen behind Tovar 3-0, and, they're probably still gonna blow this lead. 'Cause there's a strike and it's 3-1. 3-1 pitch here to Tovar is a called strike. Tovar's walking, to first base like it was definitely a ball. And, it's always that must be embarrassing if you're the hitter because 'cause you're walking there like it's a ball, and you've got a challenge and you don't challenge it. So, he was trying to con the umpire there, like, "Come on, Giants are out of challenges, just call that ball 4." As the full count pitch is fouled off, and it remained 3-2. 3-2 pitch again to Tovar, that's fouled again, and it remained 3-2. The Giants, find a way to blow this lead, I swear. Fouled again to Tovar. I mean, we're not at the territory yet where it's threatening, but it's only 7 runs, and there's still a long way to go. As this game's already 2 hours and 13 minutes, and we're not even at the 5th inning yet. Another payoff pitch. That's a line drive. That's gonna get through. That's another hit. It'll be runners at first and second now. Well, it's a good thing the Giants did score in the last inning because the Rockies bats aren't staying quiet. And here's Kyle Karros. He's 2 for 2. He fouls that one off and it's 0-1. As that pitch is way high. So the Giants pitchers here cannot command any pitches. Ray and Beck, they've both been garbage. As there's a swing and a foul ball, and it's 1-2. 1-2 pitch is outside, and it's 2-2. 2-2 pitch. That misses. It's 3-2. I swear, if they load the bases. There's ball four, so bases loaded. Oh my God, what are the Giants doing? Spencer, what are we doing? So we're gonna get a Mal visit here. What are the Giants doing? I swear to God, if they blow this lead, oh my God. I'm just if they respond with a grand slam of their own. McCarthy, he swings at the first pitch, and that was a fastball right down the middle. Got away with that. 0-1 pitch here to McCarthy. That is a line drive to left field. That ball is gonna be caught by Schmidt. One run's gonna score. So that's okay. The out is more important with the 7-run lead for the Giants. So it's 11-5. But both runners no they don't. The broadcast got that wrong. So it'd be runners at first and second. 11-5 Giants. So the Rockies are clawing back. And a home run here would make it very interesting. As that ball's in the dirt. As that is a high fly ball. Gilbert comes in. Gilbert will make the catch. So the damage is only 2, which the Giants can take. That could have been a lot worse. They did get out the inning, Spencer. I would have hated to see them give up more runs there because with this bullpen, really anything can happen. So we go to the top of the sixth, 11-5. 16 runs have been scored in 5 innings. Wow. Crazy game. This is a Coors Field game for you. These type of games really only happen at Coors Field, or if the wind is blowing out at Wrigley. How many more runs are gonna be scored? Probably a lot. Giants, they just gotta keep adding on. Even with 11 runs, they just gotta keep scoring and scoring and scoring. 14 hits for the Giants, 8 for the Rockies. Neither team knows how to pitch. Keegan Thompson will be the new pitcher. He faces Bryce Eldridge, who fouls that first pitch. Well, at least Eldridge is gonna get a lot of at bats as well, as this is already his 4th at bat. Come on, Bryce, get one out of here. He almost had a home run twice today. That one's in the dirt and it's 1-1. 1-1 pitch here to Bryce Eldridge is low again, and it's 2-1. 2-1 pitch here to Bryce Eldridge. That one's outside. It's 3-1. Oof. Yeah, I tell you what, Sacramento is another ballpark. When the wind's blowing out there, that can place even smaller than Coors Field. 13, jeez. As Eldridge hits a drive to centre field, that ball's carrying. That ball's carrying. That ball is gonna leave the yard. Home run for Bryce Eldridge, and that is what we like to see. Get in there. This kid is going to be special. 453 feet. We love to see it. Home run, Bryce Eldridge. Hmm. Come on. 12-5. That feels so good. This is why you got to watch the Giants right now. It's for Bryce Eldridge. They're going to be a crap team this year. They're going to finish way below 500. But Bryce Eldridge is special. As Suzak takes it outside, and it's 1-0. Suzak, a wild swing there. That is what we like to see. Bryce Eldridge home run. That is what we're here for. As a Giants offense, wow, they're really letting it all out today. As Suzak hits a drive to left field, that ball will be out though, as it's caught in left field. The ballpark is definitely playing tiny today. The ball is flying. It will be Gilbert, who may have hit a home run last time up. Don't know. It was called a triple, but on replay, they may have wanted to have another look, the Giants, as there's a strike to Gilbert. Well, wild game here, but the best part is Bryce Eldridge hitting a home run, as there's a strike, Gilbert, and it's 0-2. Gilbert batting 243 with a 405 slugger, which is respectable, but just like all the Giants, his on base percentage is rubbish. You got to move Eldridge up in the lineup as well. Man, 3 for 4 for Bryce Eldridge. As Gilbert hits a ground ball, first baseman's going to collect that one for out number 2. Well, you got to soak this one in because the Giants will not score 12 probably again all year. And maybe next time they come to Colorado, but that's about it. As Schmidt, who's had 2 RBI singles, is up. As Schmidt takes a wild swing there, and it's 1-1. Schmidt, he checks his swing at a ball below the zone, but he did go, and it's 1-2. But the Giants bullpen is going to be absolutely taxed after this series. As a 1-2 pitch to Schmidt, swung and a miss for the third out of the inning, and go to the bottom of the sixth. Giants, though, do hit a home run, and it was Bryce Eldridge. 3 for 4, 2 doubles and a home run. Boom, boom, baseball.
When Liam streams, you gain it. Boom, boom, baseball. High, deep, and never coming back.
Good game today. Entertaining game. Not if you're a pitcher. I mean, I'm fine with these games happening once in a while, but if it was every night like this, Jesus. This is like a different sport to what we normally watch. But glad you glad you can join me for this game. Giants looking to avoid getting swept, and they're doing it in style, actually. Still, you got to keep adding on in Colorado. Yep, Spencer, that is a great appointment. We'll see how he does. He should do well. Apparently, he's friends with someone in your front office, so that looks like that's happening. as Caleb Killian is coming into the game right now. So after his blown save, maybe the Giants just want to get his confidence back a little bit. There's a strike in its own two to Stevens, who's walked twice. Rockies offense has done their part. Their pitching's just really let them down today. There's a strike, and that's strike three for the first out. Just caught him looking there. As Bryce Eldridge is the second youngest Giant in the San Francisco era to have 3 extra base hits in a game. Only Orlando Cepeda was younger. I'm telling you, Bryce Eldridge he looks special, man. And the thing is, you don't want to get too excited about these prospects until they come up and prove it. But right now, watching Bryce Eldridge, the guy's proving it. As there's a foul ball, and that one hurt Castro, and it is slow to get up. O two to Castro. Giants can they get a shutdown inning? Neither team can get a shutdown inning today. Every pitcher's thrown about 50 pitches an inning. As it's fouled off by Castro, and it remains 0-2. 0-2 pitch here by Killian. Swung and a missed. So the second strikeout for Killian. Tell you what, I'm happy Bryce just hit a home run. It's what I want to see. Own one here. So Killian's actually throwing strikes, which is good to see. Although he did throw a ball there, of course, as I said that. One pitch here to Freeman. There's a strike, and it's 1-2. Killian, can he strike out the side? 1-2 pitch is fouled off. 1-2 pitch here to Freeman is in the dirt, and it's 2-2. Wow. None of the pitchers can get through an inning quickly. Can Killian? 2-2 pitch. Killian in the dirt. So it's a full count, about the 20th full count we've had today. As there's a pull, so 2 out walk there, and the answer to can Killian get through an inning quickly is no, because no pitcher today knows how to pitch, and that is Coors Field for you. Says a pickoff attempt. Tell you what, the Rockies did get picked off as well when Robbie Ray was pitching. If they didn't, who knows? This could be 12-8. The runs won't stop coming here. There's a drive. Oh, sorry. There's a ground ball to Luis Ariz. He fires over to Devers for the final out of the inning. So just the 2 out walk there for Killian, which that's about as good as it gets today for any Giants pitcher. We go to the top of the 7th. 12-5. And look, I just want Bryce Elder to come up again. What's Bryce Elder's batting now? Elder's now up to 232 with a 769 OPS. That's going to keep climbing. If you check Eldridge's advanced metrics, the expected numbers love Bryce Eldridge. Yeah, completely right, Anthony. They're both bad teams, but hey, it's fun watching Bryce Eldridge, man. The young players is where it's at. You know, I'd be tempted to trade Webb and get more young players because you're not going to win a World Series when Webb's a giant. Let's get as many young players. You got to build around Eldridge. I think the Devers trade looks stupid now, especially if Eldridge is good. You'd love to have Eldridge at first base and then keep the DH open because I like a flexible DH, unless obviously you got Shohei Ohtani or Jordan Alvarez, then you can't complain. See if the Giants can keep adding on. No lead is safe. 15 hits for the Giants and 12 runs as Devers fouls that one off. Devers 2 for 3. I mean, yeah, it's still early, Anthony, and the jury's definitely out on him, but I just like what I see. I just think his quality of the at bats, he takes his walks, he works in his count. Look, he's probably gonna go through a period where he struggles again as Devers hits a ground ball. That's a fair ball down the right field line. That's gonna be a base hit for Devers. Is he gonna try and push for 3? No, he'll stop at second base as he actually looks at Ron Wotus. So the hits keep coming as there's a lead-off how many lead-off doubles for the Giants today, by the way? So many lead-off doubles. See if Arias can knock him over. Well, I mean, it is still early, Anthony, but I like Eldridge. I got like his at bats just look so impressive to me. He just hits it harder and further than anyone. Look, who knows if he's ever going to be a super high batting average guy? But the guy's got immense power and elite pop. But you feel free to keep messing with me. I don't mind. Let's see if Devers scored. The 1-2 pitch to Arise is a base hit to left field. Devers is getting waved home. He's going to score 13-5 Giants. There's a rise. There's an RBI single. Keep adding on Giants. Correct. What is, I mean, they are letting all their frustration out today. And that's classic Arise for you. Just good base hit. Went the other way. It's 13-5. His Willie Adames hit a grand slam last time up. He swings and misses, sorry, and it's own 2. I mean, I think as there's a foul ball, I think the pitching aspect was like he viewed himself as a pitcher, Bryce Eldridge, coming out of high school, right? So, I mean, give him a shot, Anthony. I mean, with this shit bullpen, who knows? I mean, the kid's definitely got ability. The Dharma strikes out there for out number 1. Look, for once, I won't be critical of Adamas. He did it at Grand Slam. But tomorrow, I don't want to see more smiling unless you win the game. So it's Jung Hoo Lee. Jung Hoo Lee 3 for 4. Excellent series for Jung Hoo Lee. As Devers is going to steal second base. Well, he gets to second base. I wasn't looking, but I don't know if he stole it or it was a wild pitch. Either way, he gets himself to second. Arise, sorry, not Devers. Yeah, it was a wild pitch, so Arise takes off for second base. We'll get there. A good base running by Luis Arise. I'm sure Dave Fleming won't be complaining about that, even though he was when the Rockies were doing it yesterday. See if Jung-Hoo Lee can get another base hit. It's 2-0 here to Jung-Hoo Lee. There's his strike. It's 2-1. Adams can't get another hit. He's not that good. 2-1 pitch here to Jung-Hoo Lee. Jung-Hoo Lee drives one up the middle. That's going to be a base hit, and that's going to score Louisa Rice. 14-5 Giants. Another hit for Jung-Hoo Lee. That's his 4th hit. He's 4 for 5. You know, I've always thought Hunter Pence is a massive homer. I've always liked Dave Fleming, but he is a homer. I mean, it's got to be honest about it. God, the Giants' offense. It's all happening in the last 2 innings here. As that pitch is high. And it's 1-0 to Chapman. Chapman fouls that one off, and it's 1-1. Even you know when Chapman, gets a hit, that it's bloody crazy game. As Chapman hits a drive, that ball's carrying to centre field. McCarthy though will make the catch, and Eldridge. I mean, Chapman there kind of looked like he thought he may have got that one, but I don't know. His power has vanished, and that'll bring out the star of the game, Bryce Eldridge. Yeah, but no, it won't be for 1 week, Anthony. It'll be for it it will be for 3 weeks. 14 runs. That's 3 weeks of work. I appreciate that, Anthony. I don't in the UK there's not many people that watch baseball, so this is my platform to try and speak baseball with people. This is own 2 now to Eldridge. Because I'm very opinionated about baseball. I watch it every day. So I love to talk to people about it. Sadly, the Giants are crap, as that one's up and into Eldridge. Um, Sadly, the Giants are crap, but I've lost my train of thought. Apologies. That one's in the dirt and it's 2-2. How old am I? 19. Yeah. I was 8 in 2014, and that's my earliest baseball memory was Bumgarner, Game 7, watching it in bed. As Eldridge fouls that one off. Good pitch there, and Eldridge battles, and it's 2-2. Come on, Bryce. How about another home run for Bryce? Or a base hit. 2-2 pitch here to Eldridge. There's a line drive. That is going to be caught. Great catch there by Castro. Another hard hit ball for Bryce Eldridge. Another good at bat for this kid. This time he didn't get the luck, but 2 more runs for the Giants. 14-5. And it's time for the 7th inning stretch here on Jolly Good Takes. So 14-5 as we head to the bottom of the seventh as they sing the song there over in Colorado. Can't remember the name of the song. Spencer, do my parents so it depends really. So like today, it's not too late. It's only 11 o'clock. Um, most days they don't even sleep though, round where I'm at. So yeah, and I'm at uni. So if I got a lecture the next day, but it's finished right now. But if I have the lecture the next day, then I can just go and watch it and catch up. 100% Lou will complain about the pitching. 100%. Oh, um, yeah, because yeah, I'm in college, yeah, Anthony. So, Spencer, we were actually in America at the time, so it wasn't too late back then. So, yeah, we were overseas in your homeland. 'Cause, um, because it right at that stage, it wouldn't have been on TV here in the UK unless you pay for MLB TV, which we didn't. Yeah, just visiting Spencer, yeah. Just a family vacation, I think it was, which I love going America, I love visiting loads of different states. Yeah, yeah, there's definitely, a lot of things. Also, whenever you say chips, to us, chips are like French fries, whereas for you, they're crisps. As, there's scrambled Chapman, he will fire it across the diamond. It was a bad throw, and they're gonna call him safe. That looked to me that was definitely out. We'll see if the Giants challenge. I think he was out, so, they're gonna challenge it as well. Yeah, although Spencer, it's actually a Lou is spent Loo, not Lu. That's how you spell a Lou. Yeah, and then birds or chicks. Yeah, there's a lot of terms you Americans use as well that we definitely don't use over here. We'll see. I've got it one out. I'm thinking this challenge is successful. Yeah, this challenge is unsuccessful as they show the replay. Deva's foot was definitely off the bag. I don't know why the Giants challenged that. That should be an that should be an error, Chapman. So the challenge is unsuccessful. Come on, Chapman. So it's Peguero's in the game, by the way, for the Giants. As there's a close pitch, but a ball, and it's 2-1. You watch the Rockies score 5 here. As Peguero, he can't find the strike zone. As there's a strike, and it's 3-2. Yeah, got to throw strikes, man, especially with the 9-run lead. As there's a foul ball, and it remain 3-2. As there's ball 4. Well, come on, Peguero. Let's not start messing around, especially in Coors Field. Gotta throw strikes. So there's a strike right down the middle. It's like, I do not want to fall behind this time. 0-2 now to Karos. Karos 2 for 2 and a walk. As that pitch is low, and it's 1-2. What is the final score going to finish? We got any predictions? 2020, 14-8. There's a swing and a miss for out number 1 via the strikeout. As the 0 pitch is popped up to McCarthy. Chapman going back, third base side, will make the catch for out number 2. And that'll bring up Fulford. Fulford 0 for 3. Does have an RBI, but one of the only players in this whole game not to do much. I see swings and misses at a sink out 100 miles an hour. A1 pitch to Fulford is fouled, and that ball is going to land out of play. Yeah, and as Spencer says, it's 0-2. 0-2 pitch here is in the dirt, and it's 1-2. 14-5. Giants, a Darmstadt grand slam, which really broke the game open. Eldridge with a massive game. As that pitch is low and it's 2-2. 2-2 pitch here. Is a little bloop to right field. Lee coming in. Lee won't be able to get to it as one run's going to score here for the Rockies. It'll be runners at first and third, 14-6. Well, the runs can't stop coming in. No bloody lead is safe in this crazy, stupid ballpark. This is Stevens. He swings at the first pitch. That's a drive to centre field. Gilbert, though, will have enough room to make the catch to end the inning. So just the one run, which is fine for Colorado. So we go to the top of the eighth. Rockies score one, 14-6. Tell you what, this has been a fun stream. I mean, Robbie Ray was an absolute joke again today. Could not get through 5 innings, only pitched four, 3 runs. The only surprise was he didn't give up a home run. That's the biggest surprise. Robbie Ray didn't give up a home run at Coors Field. Ah, yeah, that is a football score. Giants, 2 touchdowns. Rockies, 2 field goals. And since we are in Denver, there were 2 long field goals. So they're within a touchdown if they can get the 2-point conversion. Yep. Yep, Spencer. As again, they show the mountains there. The mountain range is really nice. "18 hits for the Giants." Juan Mejia is gonna come into the game. He's 1-4 with a 5.13 ERA. If I'm right in thinking, was he the guy that picked up the win in game number 1 when the Rockies came back? Yeah, he was. He picked up the win in game number 1. Yeah. One of my favorite states, Colorado. As it's 1-0 to Suzak, and that ball is foul and it's 1-1. Suzak, he's 1 for 3 with a double. Hit by pitch where he got hit in the head. That was a nasty incident. He has got an RBI and scored a run. As he takes high and it's 2-1. Yeah. That's the thing with you lot in America. The cost of living is way higher there. As they're showing Jonah Cox. How about Jonah Cox comes in the game? I'd like to see a Jonah Cox at bat. As Susak fouls off the 3-1 pitch and it's a full count. As they are telling Jonah Cox, they've got him on the iPad, so I think Jonah Cox will be coming in the game. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's another word. We don't call it gas, well, I call it petrol. But no, the gas prices, yeah. With the whole Ukraine, COVID, and invasion of Iran, the prices are ridiculous. As Susak leads off the inning with a walk. It'll be Gilbert now. Yeah, if I want to fill up my car, I'll tell you the exact price. About $80. Yeah, by the litre, yeah. It'd be about $80 to fill up from an empty tank. As that pitch is outside and it's 1-1. Gilbert, he's 1 for 4. He had an RBI triple. Could have been a home run. As he swings 1-1, his helmet comes flying off, but the ball goes out of play. And it's 1-2. Giants are going to avoid getting embarrassed unless something crazy happens. 1-2 pitch. Gilbert swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Yeah. Here's Casey Schmidt. Schmidt 2 for 5. He swings at the first pitch and he hits a drive to left, but it's just foul. A nice swing there by Casey, but he was just out in front. And it's 0-1. Interesting, they got Casey leading off. I mean, they do not know who to put lead off. As Schmidt fires that one off. So again, interesting. Teams keep attacking him on the inside. As the 0-2 pitch here to Casey. Casey hits a ground ball to left field, and that's going to be a base hit for Casey. Runners at first and second. So that's Schmidt's third hit of the game. And Jonah Cox is going to come in the game here as a pinch runner for Casey Schmidt. So that will improve the defense in left field. Jonah Cox, they acquired him in the trade for Ross Stripling to the Athletics, batting over 400 in Double A. As his family is there. I think he has like 25 stolen bases. So he has the ability to steal. Here's Rafi Devers. He's got 3 hits today. He takes high, and it's 1-0. I said at the start of the stream, I just want to see Cox in there over Bader, even when Bader's healthy. As the 1-0 pitch Devers is a called strike. Giants are out of challenges, and it'll be 1-1. Cox is chosen number 53 as Devers takes a strike down the middle there, and it's 1-2. You know what? I'm just interested. How many walks have the Giants had today? They've had lots of hits, but how many walks have they had? As it's 2-2 here to Devers. 4 walks, okay. And there was a hit by pitch. It's good for them. I mean, it's not that much, but as Devers hits a ground ball, that's going to get through the infield. Cox is flying to third base there as Suzak scores. Wow, look at Cox go. And now it comes home. Cox comes home. Cox scores. Jonah Cox scores from first on a single up the middle. Devers will get to third base as well with an error there. And that was good speed there by Jonah Cox. 16-6. Well, that's about as good as it can get when you're not going to bat. That is what speed does. And also because you're playing the Rockies, who are just garbage. Cox, he saw the ball get past the catcher. He just took off there. As here's a rise, he fouls that one off. And it's 0-1. Well, the whole Giants team's having a party here. As the 0-1 pitch to Luis Arise. Arise hits a soft fly ball, centre field for out number 2. Devers, though, is going to tag up, and that'll be a sac fly and a professional at bat for Luis Arise. 17-6. Yeah, I mean, maybe both these teams are a bit of a shit show, really, but that's what Arise does, man. You got that runner at third, 1 out. He will drive him in. Ha! Anthony, yeah, you said 1 week. This is a month. They've used up all their runs for June. Don't expect them to score more than 4 in any game the whole of June. As I don't know what's going on now. The pitcher may be injured, getting a few practice pitches. Hmm. We'll may see some position players in the ninth. I don't know. Oh, they're doing a pitching change. Okay, I didn't see that. Yeah, so Sullivan's in the game now. Okay, yeah. Position player it is as Spencer. I saw you put Dodgers pounding Philly 6-0. Even we've lost, the Phillies have gone 21-10 since Don Mattingly took over. There you go. As a Dharma takes a strike there, and it's 2-2. Well, this is the Mickey Mouse crap. As a Dharma hits a soft ground ball, that one's going to get up the middle for a base hit. Well, Logan Webb's loving it. And what's been a tough season, hey, you've got to enjoy this one. Maybe Chapman will get his first home run in a while as well. As he's Johnny Lee's batting now over 300 as he's 4 for 5. He takes a ball, but it's called a strike. As Lee, it's a little bloop to right centre field. Adam's going to get to third base. Says base hit for Jung Hoo Lee, and it's a runners at the corners. Well, it's going to be interesting because I normally do I clip up the stream and put it with the highlights. But I'm just thinking, there's so many bloody clips to choose from this time. Obviously, I'm going to include the 2 home runs, Gilbert's triple, but there's so much. Um, yeah, you're right, Spencer. Their stupid celebrations are going to come out. As of course, Chapman can't hit the position player because that's classic Chapman. But the Giants scored 3 runs. Jonah Cox with a great contribution as a pinch runner. 17-6. Well, guys, did you see that Chapman was doing it in game 1 while at third base in the 9th inning? Like, come on, man. You haven't even won the game yet. And you were 12 games under at the time. Crazy. I like the energy Gilbert brings. I think it gives them a bit more of a competitive edge. I think it's good for the clubhouse, but the celebrations are so stupid. Yeah. The Dodgers just ruin everything, don't they? You watch next inning when the position player's on the mound. That'll be the best inning for the rookies today. 17-6, Colorado. Yeah, it's the same with the Darmus Gatorade showers. Can we get to 500? I mean, even at 500, can we get to the playoffs? As Jonah Cox will come into the game, and I think he'll be the centre fielder. They didn't show a great view of that, as there's a strike. Berracoto came into the game as a pinch runner, so he'll go in the outfield, and Gilbert will shift over to the corner outfield spot as well. Here's Willie Castro. Yep. Cox is in centre field, Gilbert's gone to left, and Berracoto's gone to right field. Now, only thing is, maybe, hopefully, they didn't have time to rehearse the stupid celebration with Cox just being called up. As the 0-2 pitch here to Castro is just high. Yeah, Spencer, the American League is so bad. 483 winning percentage. Hey, at least the Giants are in the NL though, because their stupid ownership. As there's a drive to right field by Castro. Berracoto, they will make a catch on the warning track. If the Giants win the AL, maybe then the Giants may fake believe that they're gonna do something when they wouldn't. In the NL, you just know you're not gonna make the playoffs and you know you're crap. So 1 out here with Tyler Freeman. As annoying as it is, I think the Yankees are looking like the best team, aren't they? With Schlittler, Fried, Cole, and Judge and Rice and Chisholm and Bellinger. They look like the best team right now, but it can change. Tampa Bay obviously look good as well. As that one's off Peguero's glove. Devers, you've got to go back to first base. As oh no, oh no, you hate to see this. Peguero, as he goes to run after the ball, has pulled something there. He's injured himself. Yeah, I was just gonna say the Rays, they play like don't have the biggest names, but they are playing great. As we're gonna get a little bit of delay here because Peguero's hurt himself. The ball hit straight back to him. It was off his glove. And as he bends down to go and pick the ball up, he felt something. You know what I don't get? These guys, look at Peguero. He's a built man. He's clearly fit, and you can just injure yourself running on a ground ball. So Brubaker's going to have to hurry up, get himself ready. 17-6. Yep. It's amazing the Tampa Bay Rays. Caminero is obviously a stud. Nick Martinez is having an insane season. It's just their development. They're able to get these pitches, work on a few things, and it's crazy. So Brubaker will come into the game here for the Giants. 13-7 in sacks. That ballpark is as big a joke as this. I'm just looking at a game. 13 runs, as you said, Spencer, earlier. 13 runs in an inning. It's crazy. We'll see if Brubaker pitches the ninth as well. 11-17 at home. Yeah. Well, they lost to the Giants there, so that must mean they're shit at home. If you lose to the Giants, you got to be crap. No, and I like the A's team. They've got a good young team, but their pitching's just terrible. And it's like Severino was good on the road last year, just could not pitch at home. A crazy scoreline, 17 runs, 22 hits, 3 errors, 6 runs, 10 hits, 3 errors. Crazy scoreline there for both teams. So yeah, Brubaker's coming in. Brubaker, 19 games, 286 ERA. He's been given time since the injury to Peguero. Did they? Yeah, they did, didn't they, Spencer? They got swept by the Mariners, didn't they? Because the Mariners went first in that division. Mariners have won 5 in a row. Mariners are definitely Mariners gonna pull away in that division. So Brew Baker's still warming up here. Jonah Cox making his debut today. All right, Brew Baker, is he ready? Yeah. Looks like Brew Baker's about ready now. Yeah. Who knows? We'll see what the Mariners do. A lot of people have picked them to win the World Series, but your point's definitely very true. So that pitch is low, and it's a 1-0. Johnson's the batter for the Rockies, as that one's in the dirt, and it's 2-0. So Brubaker's arm's still not warmed up properly yet. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, it says a foul ball. How bad the AL's been, the Mariners could go far. And that's what you like to see. A little kid got a foul ball. That is what you like to see. As it's 2-1 here to Johnson. He fouls that pitch off, and it's 2-2. Chapman and Adamas Arise Devers still playing the infield as there's a timeout. The outfield is Barracoto in right, Jonah Cox on debut in centre, and Gilbert in left. 2-2 pitch is a bloop to left field. Gilbert coming in. Gilbert comes in, overruns the ball, has to leap and make a catch. Gilbert, bad route to that ball, but he made the catch and he's smiling about it. He wouldn't have been smiling if that got over him. So he saved himself from embarrassment there, Gilbert. As here is a new batter for the Rockies. He hits a foul ball. Come on, broadcast. Who's batting for the Rockies? Brett Sullivan, the pitcher. As there's a foul ball, and it's 0-2. 17-6. A crazy high scoring game here. As that 0-2 pitch is a drive to right field. Barracota's going back. He will leap and make the catch. Nice catch by Barracoto to end the inning. 17-6 Giants as we're ready for the top of the ninth. As fix the lighting that. So Bryce Eldridge has been the superstar today. 17-6. Yeah. Spencer, yeah. I think 11 definitely we're gonna win. I don't know. I think we may even risk it with a position player or Brubaker. We'll see. Koss. Is Koss still up? Is Koss no, Koss got sent down, right? I was gonna say, maybe Gilbert will pitch. Gilbert's always wanted to pitch, I think. Oh, could you imagine the celebrations with Gilbert pitching? God, that would be embarrassing. So here's Bryce Eldridge facing Sullivan. 2-0. As there's a quick pitch there, and it's 2-1. As Eldridge drives onto right field, that ball's going to get down. So that's Bryce Eldridge's fourth hit of the game. Way to go, Bryce. And he hit one hard last time up, so we'll love to see that. 4 for 6 now for Bryce Eldridge. And here's Jesus Rodriguez. As he takes low. That was a strike. Umpire scorecards. These position players have roughed up his scorecard. As Jesus Rodriguez hits a high drive to left field. That ball is going to be out of here. Home run, Jesus Rodriguez off a position player. 19-6 Giants. Hey, the young kids are hitting home runs. He now has more home runs than Matt Chapman. 19-6. As Gilbert takes a strike. Yes, let's see how Cox does. As Gilbert swings at that one, that's going to be the first out of the inning to left field. And here is Jonah Cox making his first plate appearance, and it's against a position player. What a way to make your first plate appearance. As he takes a ball, and it's 1-0. He takes another ball, and it's 2-0. As he fouls that pitch off, a 67-mile-an-hour slider. 2-1 here to Jonah Cox. There's a strike, and it's 2-2. Oh, how bad would it be if he struck out? That one's outside, and it's a full count. There'll be nerves, even if it's against a position player. As there's a line drive to right field. That's a base hit. The first hit in the career for Jonah Cox. He's at second base. And it's a double for Jonah Cox. His first career hit. And we don't even care if it's off a position player. Oh, there we go. What a great game. Out the kids. Eldridge Rodriguez. Cox. They're all doing something, even if it's off a position players. Here's Rafi Devers. He takes a strike. And it's 0-2. There's a high fast. Oh, no. 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 Come on. The umpire, what is he doing? All right, Devers strikes out on a pitch that wasn't even close to the zone. As a rise fouls that one. You cannot do that, umpire. You cannot just call that Devers out. That was poor. As Arise swings at one, centre field, that ball is going to be caught for the final out. But Jonah Cox got his first career hit. 19-6 Giants. And we go to the bottom of the ninth. We'll see who the pitcher is for the Giants. Exactly. I don't like that. The pitch is like he knows that's a ball. You can't do that. At least he did it to Devers because to Devers it doesn't really matter. But honestly, I'm going to show that to the camera if it focuses. Can it focus? All right. It doesn't focus, but yeah, just say you cannot call that a strike three. But he did. In the old days, you get away with that. I know he does. I know he does. Yeah, feel free to do it this inning. Thing is, I wonder if the Giants had a challenge if he would have called those properly. I mean, they probably do have a plane to catch. I mean, this game's been going on for three, 3.5 hours. Getaway day. As who's the pitcher for the Giants? It's going to be Brubaker. There's a ground ball to Luis Ariz. He scoops and will make the play for out number one and a one pitch out there. I thought Gilbert may come and pitch, but they've probably used all their outfielders. This is Karos. He takes the low. 108 to Karos. Giants are gonna not get swept. As that's a close pitch called a ball. So he tries when they have a challenge. Hey, this will improve the Giants' terrible run differential, but I mean, it doesn't really matter, does it? There's a strike. Right, this game does nothing for the Giants season. He still lost 2 out of 3 in Colorado. There's a foul ball, and it's 2-2. So the one bad thing for the Giants that Peguero got injured. It says a strikeout for out number 2, and the Giants are 1 out away. As here is Thompson, and he fouls off the first pitch. And it's 0-1. A1 pitch is fouled again. 0-2. Down to their final strike, the Rockies. 19-6 Giants. A proper Coors Field game, this one. As the 0-2 pitch is a line drive straight to Willie Adames, who makes the catch for the final out. and the Giants are going to win this game 19-6. And thanks for watching this stream, guys. Much appreciated. Bryce Eldridge, 4 for 6, including a home run. Willie Adames, the grand slam. Jonah Cox made his MLB debut. Jung-Hoo Lee had 4 hits or 5 hits. Devers had 4 hits as well. They all basically did something. Good game for the Giants in what was a rough series. Until next time, it's the first win where we're going to debut the Giants win song, which is Bye Bye Baby. See you next time. Peace.
Thank you. See you next time.